Hey everyone, I'm Rather Incoherent. Welcome back to Subnautica DeathRun. I know this campaign, this playthrough is going to be mostly about base building. Right now it's a bit of a wreck. This isn't our long-term base, this is just like adjacent. So let's briefly talk about our long-term base. You'll notice my Seaglide doesn't have a battery in it, let's sort that out first. In fact, our battery situation as a whole is quite miserable. But we can do a little bit better. What are we missing for more lithium power batteries? Silicon rubber, that's no problem. It's right next door. Now, after I make the silicon rubber, I can't make batteries. However, there's something else I need. I need computer chips, and I don't have table coral, and table coral's nowhere near me either. So it's gonna be a hot second before I can actually do anything and get my computer chips underway and make progress. I need one more battery to spare, because right now there is nothing in my scanner, there is nothing in my Seaglide. I have 52 in here, and then a 1 spare it looks like. Yeah. I can't build a first aid kit fabricator without computer chips. There's a lot of things I probably need computer chips for, but that's the one that's currently on my mind. For now, I'm gonna play this radio message, and I think we're gonna take off and go find some computer chips. Both O2 tanks are full, let's go.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9.
Oh no, look how fast this goes down because of the radiation. It's trying to get 5 times speed. Since my base, by the end of this sentence, I'll have lost 10% power. Let's put that away, emergencies only. Oh, that's brutal. We gotta fix the Aurora. That 5 times energy drain on your tools is just brutal. The radiation has got to go. Now, right now, our goal is just to get a bunch of table coral so we make a bunch of computer chips, come back, and start doing other things. Our long-term goal for today is to fix the Aurora. We actually only really need a laser cutter to do that, and I think we have everything we need for that. Have we gotten the last blueprint for it? We need one more laser cutter blueprint, so that's a good reason to be looking around for boxes right now. So once we get that last laser cutter, we can go make it and we can go do the Aurora. It'll be a little bit sketchy because we have to sea glide past the Reaper. But I think it'll be fine, honestly. Like, yes, there are inherently scary things about trying to sea glide around Reapers with double aggro range that one-shot you. I'm not gonna pretend for a second that it's not terrifying. But, honestly, I think if you take the right route, it seems pretty safe. Seems being the key word, I could be very wrong about all this. I'm really struggling with the laser cutter in this game. This is 6 requirements, a little bit rough. Let's switch over to the better tank. Grab this while I'm here. I greatly prefer this. Now, not only do you not have to deal with this constant sound of me clicking in my videos, but I'm also just getting things faster. It's wonderful. I don't feel that I need a bioreactor, but I absolutely want one. We're still far off of finding table coral, though. That's not table coral, that's shell coral. It's different, you use it to make bleach. Bleach is for water, but bulbo trees exist, so we don't make bleach. Alright, if I'm remotely lucky, we're done. Come on. Oh, it's just titanium. Damn shame. I need to, like, fully explore this bit of biome. Surely, there's one more laser cutter somewhere here, right? I think this is gonna be, like, very obviously Seaglide, but I gotta check it. It is. I need titanium. I have so much base to make, I should just get this. Now, the awkward thing is I think when I go back to make my base, I actually can't start right now. You see, I very specifically need to start with the moon pools because I can't orient the moon pools once the base is already set down. The moon pools are locked into position by other factors. So you have to place those first, which is a little bit weird, but it is the case. Just, oh, nope, oh, it's over here. I did put it through, it's just above the water. Above the water, instead of creating bubbles, it smokes. It makes me think I'm breaking it. Now, I think I'm going to drop 1 piece of copper and then just pick up table coral with every inventory slot I have left and head home. I should probably switch my O2 tank. Perfect inventories. It's really funny that the PDA physically exists in the world, so if you're standing in the wrong place, it'll just clip through things when you're trying to use your inventory. Alright, get this stuff back, rebind it. And here is our table coral. We're headed home immediately. Alright, that's probably a full inventory. Yeah. Now, as I go back, I'm going to try to swing out along the mushroom forest edge of this biome. looking for boxes. It's really all I care about at all. My inventory's full. I just need this laser cutter. And I would really, really enjoy not having to go all the way to a different grassy plateau again for one more laser cutter. These fallways tend to have boxes, I think. No, that's like a Seamoth or a bioreactor. Grumble, grumble.
Efficiency decreased.
I'll still go scan it, because I need whichever one it is. I'm so very far away from getting a Seamoth right now. But I was really hoping for the laser cutter. What are we at on Seamoths? We're at 7 of 12. We're making a lot of progress there, actually. And if you think, oh, we're actually kind of close to making a Seamoth, maybe by the end of the video, like I briefly thought just now, haha, no. I forget what it takes to build them, but we are nowhere near building a Seamoth. I want to say it takes multiple plasteel ingots. I just don't have that kind of titanium. I do not think there is a single additional laser cutter in this biome. I think I have to go to another grassy plateau. That's so unfortunate. If I can get inside of this and find one, that's a possibility. All right, good pranks.
30 seconds.
Don't you 30 seconds, mate. I guess I should scan this. 2 of 5 on scanner rooms, that's pretty solid. Is there no interior to this wreck? It's just like pretending to be one? Yeah, there's nothing inside of this. I'll keep scanning, work on the scanner room. This could possibly be one. It is not. Yes! Oh my god, I'd given up hope. I have somehow not been hit. They're everywhere. One. There's a biter. There's a sand shark. Oh no, that was the same sand shark. You just did a sick drift and came around from the side. Alright, fair enough. Did I come to Lifepod 6 before? Scan a Seamoth and walk away without getting this? I feel like that's what happened. Oh. Yeah, those are good. I'm glad I picked that up. Don't quite recall what I need to build them, but I'm very glad to have that. Because it turns out it's been an uncomfortable amount of the time in this run, just swimming normally. And here we're coming up on our base, such as it is. I need to figure out precisely how we're going to be doing this, because I'm not quite sure which elevation we're building at. There's a lot of ways I could do this.
30 seconds.
Oh, don't you even start with me. For once, I'm fine on oxygen. God, it's ugly. It works, but it is hideous. 232 power, it's absolutely beautiful. Make me some computer chips. Copper wire, another computer chip, copper wire, another computer chip, just immediately on this over and over again. Because I need at least 2 of these. I'm making a third one as a spare, because I know I'll need it in the future. We're gonna do the same thing with this wiring kit. Gonna make a backup battery. I have power to spare, it's absolutely incredible. Now, immediately. Build this. Oh god, please. The reason I'm building it low is I'll be building a second one in the near future. Throw all of this garbage into boxes. Oh no, not the full batteries, we need those. Those coral plates did not last as long as I would have liked, but it's fine. We're immediately heading over to the kelp forest, getting 4 more fiber mesh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I can hold a full inventory, I cannot. So we're gonna turn 2 of these into fiber mesh and then immediately go back out. And as you can see, we're just out of power. Even though I have a lot of power these days, it's still not enough. It never will be. It's brutal. And something I've just realized, I do not want to keep losing track of my base, because I do. I lose track of it constantly. Goodbye, bladderfish. He was very fast. Because I lose track of my base constantly, normally you would build a beacon. I've scanned 2 beacons, but I actually haven't finished the blueprint with 2 beacons. However, there is a solution to this. Oh. I can't scroll these anymore because it's... Oh, that's so sad. I have to use this. That's acceptable. I'll get used to it eventually. Now, I guess it's under MISC? No. There it is. I'm just blind. It can go there. I need another copper wire. So I guess I'll have to make it at my life pod. Because despite all the power I do have, it's still not enough. Take 2 copper with me, and I'll see you folks in a bit once I get back from my life pod. Actually, as it's late at night and I need to eat food and water, I'll go ahead and show off how we're handling food and water now. We're no longer spending literal consecutive minutes knifing the kelp and eating seaweed to stay alive, because that's miserable. There is a faster and frankly more fun method available. I think this weird bit of hazy smoke is the mountain. It is. Ignore the fish that just fell into the ocean there. I hope no one else noticed that. I'm gonna have to start listening to the radio now that I built one. I've been putting it off because I've been having clear goals in mind that didn't involve the radio, but I suppose I should, you know, actually progress the game properly. Now this is terrifying because we're swimming towards the mountain and we're hearing Reapers roar, but I assure you, there are no Reapers on this side of the mountain. There just aren't. It doesn't happen. Even in DeathRun super aggression settings, the Reapers are on that side of the island entirely. None of them come over here. They might be able to chase you over here, but they're not going to just be here by default. So you swim up to this side, and there's just a little bit of land here on the corner, kind of awkward to climb up. But you're actually able to run all the way up here, and there are several bulbo trees here. I mean, there's also like a spider. The spider's not the best. My climbing skills aren't the best today. Let's try that again. It's quite dark. Oh, this is the wrong flare. Well, it's fine. We're using this flare now. Let me re-equip it now that it's a burning flare. Yeah, that's much easier to do when I can see what I'm doing. And there's just several bulbo trees here. And rather than eating kelp literally all night, we swim over here, slash the bulbo trees, eat, slash this bulbo tree. Oh, well, that's bad for that bulbo tree and my future prospects. But yeah, it's just like not that big of a deal to handle anymore. I do run out of oxygen while I'm doing it. Oh no, I just dropped the tank. That's very bad. This can be fixed. I'm not dead. The reason I dropped the tank is because I thought I was pressing the wrong button because my O2 didn't refresh because I forgot to refill my new tank. It's fine. I can use this to get my tank, my current tank, back up, and then we can look around and figure out where my oxygen tank fell to with the flare. Werper, why do you do this to me? Excuse me? He's inside the mountain. That's where his shadow came from. Yeah, he's directly inside the mountain behind me. That was a fucking heart attack. I'm gonna be honest, I'm late enough in the game that I can easily build a new high-capacity O2 tank. I don't know what happened to that one, because it should have been in front of me and falling, like, pretty immediately after I pressed the right-click, and it wasn't, and I don't see it anywhere. So I'll just go build a new one. This has been a terrifying train wreck for no reason. Oh, fuck, he clipped out! We're never coming back to the island, we're done. Oh, I'm glad I respected the possibility of that. Holy shit. Oh, man. This has just been a terrible trip to the mountain. Warper, go away. Anyway, my Seaglide's like completely dead now. This is why we have the Seaglide though, and why we're normally swimming, because we can't afford for the Seaglide to ever run out in times of crisis. Just put me in my base, let me rest. Alright, I've taken a small break to try to like center myself and get over my current crippling fears. I completely forgot what I was doing. I need to go back to my real base. I needed fiber mesh, I came here for power. And now I need to go back to my real base and build the first aid kit, and apparently also a new high-capacity O2 tank. And I am not quite so scattered that I forgot where my base is. I've got the route correct. So to summarize, I said, I'm gonna go to the mountain and show you this really easy, safe thing I do for food now. A warper almost killed me. I forgot to refill my O2 tanks, almost drowned, a reaper clipped through the mountain, and I ran for my life without my tank. Yeah, that's about right. That's correct. Okay, things went perfectly. I don't know why anyone would be alarmed. Everything's completely safe. This is finished now, and most importantly, it means we have a beacon. We'll change this to shelter to represent my dismay with the quality of the base. I believe we should have everything we need for this second first aid kit fabricator. Radio, tell me what's going on.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
What? That's not usually the first message you get. Alright. A little bit rude, but okay. About a 6 and a 26. Honestly, I'm just going to throw them in a locker. I don't want to use those. Going to make a new... What do I am missing? I need silicon rubber. I always do. I want a backup battery before I go to the Aurora. I just don't feel comfortable having no backup batteries whatsoever on my person. So grab this to make them the silicon rubber. We need to rebind 4 and 5. If I wanted to make the mobile vehicle bay, I would need a titanium ingot, a lithium cell. To make a lithium cell, I need 2 lithium batteries and a silicon rubber. I actually have that. I have 2 uncharged lithium batteries right there. Toss this. Go over here, make a lithium cell. Back down to deployables, we also needed a titanium ingot, which I honestly believe we might be able to make. We can, to my shock. This is really just getting things out of the base, clearing out some storage, but that's a completely reasonable thing to do. And now, down to deployables, we can make the mobile vehicle bay. And, like, at the end of the episode, probably, we'll be able to come up to the mobile vehicle bay and look at the resource cost to make a vehicle and be shocked at how far away from doing such a thing we are. But for now, all we're doing is opening the door, please, sir, and letting him free. Goodbye, my friends. Okay, spare battery, 3 first aid kits. Decent on food and water, 4 first aid kits, even better. I think it's time to do the Aurora. Let's switch over to normal Fog of War and see what sort of parts of the map I've actually been to. So coming over to Fog of War, you can see I've been on the mountain, I've skirted the floating islands, I've skirted the mushroom forest, and when I went to the Gelation Caves, I took this huge meandering path through multiple biomes looking for sea glides and laser cutters. This is not a way my map normally looks by any stretch of the imagination. This is the complete opposite of how I normally play. This is very goal-driven, as opposed to let's just get all of this biome. Alright, let's get all of this one. Let's get all of this one. I'm just like going to where I need to be, and it's very weird for me to look at this map. In fact, I hate it so much I'm switching off of Fog of War. But yeah, now that we have an icon for this place, we can find it easily. Yes, right. Before I go, there's something very important. Make a glass. I could really use another O2 tank. That means I need titanium. That likely just means I'm waiting for power because I'm going to be getting salvage. I need 1 salvage, 2 salvage, 1 oxygen tank, better tank. I need 60 power. That's a lot. I guess I'll gather for a little while. No reason not to. Actually, no. I mean, there's good reason to gather, obviously. So I won't gather till I get at least the bare minimum of what I need. I should probably make the laser cutter too. That's a thing that's really important for upcoming plans, isn't it? Sorry, stalkers, I need it too. So let's talk about the base that I'm planning, because after all, this is the eventual place that I'm going to be building the sprawling mansion of a base. Why do I think this is the best place for a base? If you come over to the maps, Lost River has an entrance very close by. That's really important. If you're not near a Lost River entrance, then by definition, it's not a good base. However, coming over to the inactive lava zone, the exits are here and here. It's specifically the northern entrances to the Lost River that are actually good for going all the way to the end of the game. This is one of those entrances. We're very close to the one in the mountains. We should be able to get there relatively easily and just duck down and go in before anyone harasses us too much. It's on the border of 3 biomes, and the thing that really sells me on it isn't just like the biodiversity and the access to the entire end of the game. All of that's awesome. But when I looked at my last base, I realized the most important part of it was that it was a jungle gem, that I could swing around under it, and a base that can't do that is a worse base. So here we have a 1 plateau. Ow, stupid biters. And then this plateau is, I think, the highest of the 3. Swimming out across... Man, it's gonna be a big base. It's by definition just gonna be massive. We have the grassy plateaus here and the mushroom forest here. Now, originally I wanted it to go from there to here, like be a triangle through them, or at least a junction between them. Do I have to run back to base? I don't even have a second oxygen tank. Yes, I do. Slight issues. Go home immediately. You are literally dying right now. That was a terrible food run earlier. Could not have went worse. We generate power so quickly. Like, we should. I'd be upset if we didn't, because we have gone out of our way to set this up. And we have enough power to make the upgraded one, but we don't have glass. Needs 2 glass, not 1. I'll go ahead and fill this up, even though it sucks. Oh, the radio's on again. That makes sense.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance.
Yeah, bad news, buddy. There's radiation everywhere.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank. Passing one.
So right now, I think the base I'm going to build is just sprawling outwards from here with downward connectors at the end to go down into a second level at the Mushroom Forest. I wouldn't mind having it be this massive sprawling thing that somehow reached all the way over here. I just can't really envision how to make it sensible if it's that large, right? I guess it doesn't need to reach the kelp, does it? It can just be anchored to, like, right here. It can just be... Yeah, this is fine. This is actually a perfectly sensible... You okay, game? This is a perfectly sensible first point. But I can't start building it yet. The issue is that I need to have a moon pool down first for the moon pools to be oriented correctly. Because I won't like the moon pools side by side. You'll know when you see it. When I make it, you'll understand why I want it in a specific way. The moon pool is not symmetrical. It is longer one way to the other, and I have a very specific way that I want to connect to my base that I cannot make happen unless I start by building it. Which is very frustrating, but it is the case. Wow, look at that. Power's gone up while I was doing that. We're able to make it already. It's wild actually having a power generating base and not just a terrible, awful life pod. Still takes a bit to craft. Can't fix that. Okay, let's throw our other stuff into... Apparently I didn't need that glass. I'm just crazy. Being hungry and thirsty on the way to the Aurora is fine. What's not fine is not having a laser cutter. Is there anything I'm missing? Do I need to gather anything? Diamonds, 2, titanium. How could I possibly not have 2 diamonds? Because I used them all making lithium batteries. Oh no! Boys, we're going back to the mountain and it's gonna be bad. That Reaper could be anywhere. Oh no! Oh, he's just clipping the mountain and he's going rogue. This is very sketch. We're not going back to the mountain. There are other ways to get diamonds. We're not going back to the mountain. The mountain is, as far as I'm concerned, mostly dead to me. I do have to go back there eventually. The very least, I can go in a Cyclops, not a Cyclops, a Seamoth, and have a safety net of some description, right? But I can go this way and look for shale on the, like, cliff edge of the mushroom against the grassy plateaus further down. Do I want to use batteries here? No, I can use filter pumps. I have no pressure for time. So I need to go get 2 diamonds and some amount of titanium. The titanium's really not an issue. There's scrap metal everywhere, and by the time I get back, I'll have plenty of power. So I just need to go mine some shale because I messed up and used it all making batteries. Which honestly isn't so much of a mistake as an oversight on my end, because I probably need all of those batteries, I just wasn't thinking about it. And I need quartz. I need a virtually unlimited amount of quartz and titanium for the bases that I'm planning on building in the future. There's no such thing as to... Alright, goodbye, whatever resource that was. Alright, I think this is the clip that I'm looking for, the one with shale. Oh, and it will also let me start researching the moon pool. I'm almost certainly not going to be finishing it, but I can give it a start and see how it goes. That's lithium, right? Alright, we need shale, and we need lots and lots of shale. Not what I'm looking for. I was talking about how the resources are somewhat deterministic and they have buckets. Shale's the exception to that rule. You see, Shale does have a bucket, but it has, if I remember correctly, literally 800 items in the bucket. It's either 800 or 200, I can never remember, but either way, it's so large that it's functionally random. Hello, Shale. I am here for Shale. Where are you?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Shale? Excuse me? I don't feel like I'm in the safe part of this. I feel like There's a reef pack. I'm in a safe place. I'm in a safe place. The reef pack's right there. I just need a light. Shale, why are you like this? Where are you? Oh, this is a moonpool fragment, so I can stop for this. And I'm going to go to the surface and drop a filter real quick to refresh my air. I need 4 more. That is absolutely not happening. God, does this make me uncomfortable. I know I'm in a safe place, but I hate it. Oh, hey, there's the life pod I was looking for. I was looking around for that as I came up. Alright, I think there are plenty of predators, like sand sharks and stalkers, just hanging around in the crash zone. So I do kind of need to look around and make sure no one's gunning for me. Yeah, like that guy. I can see his little red mouth down there. I don't think he's going to mess with me, though. I think we're cool. I'm not sure there's even anything in this life pod for me to care about, to be honest.
Integrating new PD.
Is it worth building a creature decoy because I'm playing on hardcore? It absolutely is, isn't it?
New blueprint acquired.
Shale, thank you. Alright, one of the things that I need, at least.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That tree just suddenly being lit up scared the shit out of me. How to stop a heart in one easy step. We're done. Leave. I feel so stressed out moving in pitch blackness towards where the Reaper lives. I would, however, like to take a look around. Where yeah, I'm like exactly where the wreck is. That's what I thought. There is like moonpool stuff scattered around on the wall, but like I don't see anything right now. Jelly ray eggs. Eggs are for the future. We're not in a state to hatch anything. And I'm not seeing anything in the bottoms here, unfortunately. Let's just head back to base. I'll go along the bottom of the mushroom forest just because I have the air to do it. And there's a chance that I find stuff I'm interested in. Lithium, shale, moonpool, or cyclops fragments. But so far it's looking like I am barking up the wrong tree. Also, I should probably just stop using the Seaglide at this point. I'm wasting batteries, and I don't actually have that many batteries. Yeah, it's down to 7%. Switch over to the backup battery. The backup battery goes in the locker because it's dead. It's gone. We're fine, though. When we go to the Aurora, we're going to get loads and loads of batteries, and it's going to solve this problem for us. I'm thinking, do I actually need to make a battery for the power cutter? No, I don't. What was all that about? That was a terrifying set of noises. Right, just immediately come here. Tools. Laser cutter, yes. The repair tool needs silicon, rubber, and titanium, and I am fresh out of titanium. Always. Let's use what power we have to just make this into titanium now. Not as much as I'd like, but it's still helpful. Oh no, we're building in reef back territory. I can only hope that the jukeboxes will drown them out. New first aid kits, use one immediately. We're not going to need the scanner. But we do need that battery out of the scanner first. Okay, I think this is everything I need. I think we're good to go do the Aurora. Right, I wanted to make a creature decoy, which needs a wiring kit. And normally I would never even care about creature decoys, but in this case, I feel I have good reason to.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't want us. This might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So I was gonna say, unfortunately, we have to wait till day because I just need a little bit more power to make the creature decoy. That's not unfortunate. I'm very happy to wait until day. I don't want to go near the Reaper in the crash zone where visibility is just already completely gone during the night. That sounds like a nightmare. There's another radio message already. I guess I'll just go back and listen to that one. Cool. I managed to make it about maybe 30, 40 meters out of the base before it went off. The game's very upset with me for not making a radio for this long, it seems.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I'm trying to think if there is anything I'm forgetting. I'm so worried about this Reaper. Like, I saw that there was a Reaper glitching through the mountain and immediately said, you know what, screw this, I'll go get shale literally anywhere else. And that's kind of how I feel about this Reaper. Reapers on hardcore, when they one-shot you, are just sort of inherently terrifying. But despite that, I think we're kind of okay. I don't think there's much I need to worry about. I know the path. You go up to the Aurora itself, you skirt around it, you cut through the inside. Even if it aggroes you, it can't track you through that turn. It's just going to scream a lot and be mad. The Seaglide's got enough speed, you're safe. Leaving is a bit sketchy, but that's why I'm making the creature decoys. And I get 3 of them, so I can test one of them out without really committing to it. It's fine. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think it's time to the Aurora. I'm just really stressed about the possibility of dying doing it. Deployables, creature decoy, can be deployed by hand, that's fine. That's exactly what I want to see. Bit of stuff to throw in boxes while this crafts. Oh wow, they're huge. I'm confused. Can I not bind them? How do I use them then? Because I can't bind them. Oh! You just right-click and now it's there. How long do you last, though? That's a pretty solid time, honestly. I thought it'd be way shorter than this. Yeah, I feel safe. Let's go. 1 to go in, 1 to go out. I don't need my habitat builder with me, honestly. It's just inventory space I'm throwing away. I do need the knife. I do need the laser cutter. I need a repair tool. I've literally never built one. Let's fix that. That would be so embarrassing. Let's go get some silicone rubber, make the repair tool, and get a battery for it. Oh my god, I can't believe I had it occur to me that I was trying to fix the Aurora without any repair tools to fix it with. This isn't even the right thing. I need the seats. I'm just so surprised at how bad at the game I am right now that I'm completely lost track of how to do basic tasks like get silicone. Those last a while. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so make silicone, tools, repair tool. This thing's kind of important. We're not making a flashlight this game. Flashlight's completely useless, no reason to bother. But the repair tool, we kind of need that one. Now, unfortunately, it also kind of needs a battery. Okay, this is everything I need. Make sure my tank is full. Let's go. We're going to the Aurora, it's gonna be great. And for once, I don't even want to check the map because the best way to navigate is genuinely just to go to the surface of the water. There's the Aurora, there's the front of it. That area is the hole you go through, so I want to angle towards like right here in the middle back of it. I don't have beacons, so I guess I'm never placing them is the real answer. Normally I always place beacons at the front and back of the Aurora, but in hardcore mode where I'm dancing with Reapers for no reason, and I don't ever really need to go this direction again, why risk it? Oh hey, you can actually see the life pod right there. Holy shit, I'm angled way too far forward trying to go there. This life pod is where I think of as like, you're about to be in danger. I was angled so far forward, that was sketchy as hell. Little did I know. It always messes with me when I look down at my oxygen just steadily ticking down while I'm on the surface of the water. Feels so fundamentally wrong. Okay, I want to be able to see the ocean floor beneath me. Even though it's a bit slower, I need to have an idea of where I'm at. And once we start getting to the forward drop-off near the Reaper, I'm going to stop, refuel my air, panic a little bit, and then we can go. Okay, I can hear the Reaper. We are not moving any further forward. Grab these, rebind them as we move. Okay, we should just be good. He sounds very close.
Life form readings in this region are sparse.
Oh, he's right there.
Aurora's radioactive
Oh, he's just in the sand.
will have devastating
Oh,
effects
he's
on the
gone.
ecosystem if not
Okay,
contained
bye,
within
Sammy.
the next
Bye, Sammy.
24 hours.
Can he circle around into this section in time to get between me and the land? God, he might be able to. This took so much longer than I felt like it should have. Okay. We got it on our first time through with no issues.
Structural integrity is
That's nice, at least.
fire suppression equipment
Ow.
and laser cutters.
That's fine. I have so many first aid kits.
Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
Alright, we made it in the first time. Sammy did spook us a little bit, but it's not a huge deal. Is there stuff in here I need to scan? Oh my god, there is. But I brought my scanner, it's fine. I didn't bring a battery for it, but that's also fine. It's just the habitat builder I left behind.
Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues. Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, we need to be very careful not to hurl myself into the abyss opening a box this time. Oh, the box spawns are random. There isn't even a box this time. I did not realize that the box spawns were not consistent. I thought they were the same every game. Some of them are. This one's always here to make sure you notice the fire extinguisher. No, we're not putting that fire out. We're just going. Okay, we have enough air. We're fine.
Systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
We should have time to get to the room with the water
Integrating new
and do this
PDA
first.
data.
We good? We're good. Okay, we need batteries, data downloads, this, every poster in the world.
Data.
We don't need the Seaglide right now. We need the scanner. Take it out. Put in one of those new batteries. Scan the command chair. This is critically important. I'm willing to risk drowning for this. Suffocating, not drowning.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, do I have this here already? I do. But I don't have a trash can. Any day now. Okay. Now let's try to get out of here before I drown.
Blueprint acquired.
It is so incredibly helpful in a strange turn of events that there is water inside the Aurora, because I cannot filter air above the water line. Just not a thing I'm able to do. Oh, should I have to check my data pad? Data downloads.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technology.
1454. Let me in! Let me in! That place is to be. It's very important that I leave right now.
Integrating new PDA data.
Get the pump out. Please. Alright. Now come try to stab me wherever you are. I know there are bleeders in here. There's another one. Wow, he's... game? He's very tricky. Oh, there's a lot of them. Alright. That one's dead. I saw 2 more swimming when it was coming towards me. There's one of them. They're tiny and fast and cannibalistic, apparently. Switch to the other O2 tank. We're slowly sorting this out. Alright, we're actually just going to leave this here and go back up because we had to skip a room. There's loads and loads of stuff to scan around here. Cyclops parts. Actually, I think there's just Cyclops parts in this room. I think I'm full of shit. You know, floodlights exist, but they hardly count.
New blueprint acquired.
Not really a whole lot to be picked up in that last room, but you still have to check. Okay, get this stuff back, rebind it as always. What's going on? Finally get to use my repair tool. The power goes down alarmingly fast, but we should have enough batteries just from going around this place and doing everything. We shouldn't have to worry about running out of power or anything like that. This gets us pretty close to actually making a sea moth. Only 3 left to go. And here's our depth module for it. Hopefully we won't lose our sea moth 5 times this run. Bit of an embarrassment on the previous run.
Integrating new PDA data.
Now, normally I would repair the Aurora first, and I guess I still will because I just picked up 2 batteries. I was going to say I really want to go do the rest of the stuff in the other rooms first to get batteries so that I can be sure I can repair all this, but it's no longer a concern I have. Okay. We're done with this. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, let's just set up an air pump over here. Let the predators come hang out with us.
Warning.
Do I have any food or water to drink? I got some food.
Tolerable level.
Okay, so it's just 1 stab to kill them. There's so many of them. With increased aggression, it's just sort of comical. Okay. That's not going to be all of them, but it's a substantial chunk of them. Are you alive? Yes. Alright, we should be able to repair this now. If I don't have enough batteries, I will be shocked. I'll see you once I'm finally done. It consumes 20% power per repaired segment. It's brutal.
Further breaches detected.
Alright, it took ages. A lot of stabbing, a lot of refueling oxygen tanks, but we're done repairing this. And briefly there, before I picked up the engine module, you saw that we unlocked a new chip. It's the most important upgrade we're getting. It lets air be breathable. We can finally stop carrying these stupid filter pumps with us once we build that chip, because it'll be an integrated air filter as part of our suits. As you can see, I'm sort of dying of dehydration at the minute, but it's kinda fine, because I'm sure there's water in here somewhere. Also, the power consumption is just brutal. 5 times power is so much. Yeah, let me just switch batteries for 1 laser cut. For some reason, I've been completely spaced out of this room. I just, like, forgot I was playing the game and commentating. I was like, oh, this is a weird room. It's all flooded. I could read these logs. What did these logs say? Just, like, thinking nonsense to myself instead of actually doing my job as a YouTuber. The power consumption in this place really puts me off. It's just so bad. Thankfully, we might be done repairing and cutting things. I think we're good. We do have to scan some stuff, though. Alright, before I do anything else, I'll finish scanning this one. I'm gonna run into the next areas. We need 7 prawn suit scans, so we'll be 3 short after the Aurora. That's just the power cell, not what I need at all. Okay, now that we're through here, we need to go and just... Oh! The air's breathable in here. The air works now. What? Crazy. Nice. Also, this room is literally just filled with water. Cool.
Vital signs.
Sign me up. After so long of starvation, this room just has everything you need. And I might for once be leaving here with like not a full inventory. Usually you're always just comically over full in inventory once you leave here. But instead I'm eating every single thing, I'm cramming all the batteries into currently powerless tools. Got that storage module. 2 more prawn suits to go, and I guess we should go to the black box rooms. For the life of me, I don't recall what's in them. I'm sure it's not important, but I'll go check just to be sure. Just to be certain, rather. But I mean, what could even be in here that I would care about? Let's be honest. Better question, where am I? I thought that was where I was supposed to go. Clear, help me out. What am I missing? There we go. Am I on filmic or is it just that dark in here today? No, it's just dark. Here we can get our black box. Spoilers, it says we got shot by a giant gun.
UPDA data.
Alright, I know this room doesn't really have anything I care about. I'm still gonna open it. There's like some dumb science junk in there. And I'm a sucker for science junk. Alright, I believe this PDA just immediately has the code for this door on it, if I'm remembering correctly. 6483, so it does. Please open. Ah, yes, the science junk takes up all my inventory, that's the issue. Also, I have a lot of dead batteries. I don't need all these first aid kits. Do I really not take the science junk? This is such a dilemma. This goes up to an exit, there's nothing else there.
Databank corruption was detected.
Sorry, science junk, but you're the worst kind of decoration.
Blueprints have been updated.
This is the end of my relationship with garbage science that I pile in the corner as a meme. Excuse me, sir, you're not- I'm in the ship! No! Wherever you are, whatever you're clipping through, stop that! I hate that. I just want to, like, sit here and debate the value of science decorations. Please stop trying to clip in at me. Because I know you can. I've seen it happen at the mountain already today. I am so glad that repairing the drive core made the rest of the air in here breathable. Like, it makes sense. The ship works now, so it's going to generate air. But man, I was not expecting that. I thought I'd have a lot more grief to go through. That was an interesting animation there, Scanner. Okay, so we still need 2 more prawn suits. We're most of the way through it. That's very nice. Alright. What is left? There is a very important poster in here, I know that. Do I care about single wall shelves or counters, really? Counters, maybe. Single wall shelves, not so much, I think. I think I need this again shortly.
Integrating new PDA data.
Imagine actually using fire extinguishers. Alright, joke's on me, let's actually use a fire extinguisher. I knew I needed it for something, despite all the shit I was talking about, that's why I picked it up. I don't want to carry all. I do very much want to scan a bed. I can figure this out.
Acquired.
Okay, I think this is the point in time. Like, we switch everything over to full batteries. Alright, that's basically a full battery. And we drop all of our 0%, because there's like a lot of shitty batteries in our inventory right now. And I don't really feel like I need to make that many power cells, but by the time I'm making power cells, I'll probably have a power cell charger. I hope that's true. I really hope that's true. Take some filtered water. Alright, that saves us a lot of inventory for more water and more power cells. The issue is that we're not done, like, at all. We still have a lot of rooms left. Well, maybe not a lot, but we have some.
Integrating new PDA data.
This is where I just was. Am I losing my mind? No. I am disoriented, but I'm not losing my mind. I think first aid kits are on the chopping block now, because, like, I just don't need 5 first aid kits on my person. What's the item? It's a nutrient block? Nah, food's easy. I don't care about food. In fact, the nutrient blocks are probably the next thing to get thrown on the ground. Been in that room, so now we're going to the captain's side. The meme door. Posters. Alright, nutrient blocks, I'm sorry. Didn't have to be like this. Oh, can I make this? Yes, I love the bench. Now, is there anything in here I actually care about?
Acquired.
Water to a small degree. It's not gonna last. I know I still need to pick up George and the Aurora. I think I'm over ball caps. Ball caps are lame. Take the filtered water, drop the first aid kit.
Data.
Give me George. Give me the wall shelves.
New blueprint acquired.
Give me a hot second to cheat. 2679. Man, it's a good thing the radio told me that in game just now. Totally. Oh, there's posters in here. That's no good. That means I have to drop more items. Get this. Who was our least loved item?
Integrating new PDA data.
It's this first aid kit. That's everything done. We're out. We did the Aurora. Now the part that's stressful is going to be getting out of here. That was always going to be the hard part. Do I actually have the vending machine scanned? I do. Nice. But yeah, now we have to get out of here alive.
Yeah.
Oh, did I actually grab? Yeah, I did. I grabbed the storage module. Do I want to just first aid kit? No. No. I'll let passive healing handle the small amount of damage I've taken. So I'll see you when I'm standing on the edge of the water panicking. Now, there are 2 very different strategies I can use. One is I can just YOLO myself off the edge right here. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to slowly, cautiously work my way around for once. Permadeath changes my playstyle rather substantially. This would actually be a better spot if I wanted to jump off at. I think this is actually your best bet if you're jumping off. Is he beneath me? Oh my god, that was a jump. Actually, we can watch for his jumps. And next time he misses, we can just drop the creature decoy. This is fine. Ow, this is not fine. I'm actually being rained molten metal on. Yeah, he's just down there waiting. I'm gonna go to the shore, I guess. I'm gonna go around the slow way, because I had a chance there to make it. I easily could have done it, but I was so taken aback by the fact that that was happening. So you notice that it's still irradiated around here, obviously. But I think it takes several in-game days for the radiation to actually go all the way back down. So the issue is I need to kinda know where the Reaper is. Okay, I know where he is. Sir, you're not in the water. Sir, get back in the water. Why can't the Aurora ever go normally? What is this nonsense? Drop the beacon. Fucking go. We're done. We're booking it.
Oxygen.
Switch oxygen tanks. I don't trust the beacon. I'm still on the lookout for this guy. Because this guy's breaking all the rules. Also, my sound's just cut out. Alright, new beacon. He doesn't care at all! I'm glad I built the creature decoys! They're really helpful! Oh, that was a shit show. Good use of a wiring kit and 2 silver. Glad I built the creature decoys. They're super effective and totally do things. I need to put this away in case he comes for me again. I can't outmaneuver him by hand. I'm way too far away to make it to my shelter in time. So I need to surface and use pumps. But just like swim this way a while first. Just to be sure. That's not how I thought the Aurora was going today, but we made it through, I guess. Oh. I would have been so upset if he caught me just there. Okay, we made it far enough away. There's no chance the Reaper's coming for us. Let's get some pump action going. Heal our O2 back to full on both tanks. And then I'll see you at the base. Because, against all odds, we made it out of that nightmare alive. Reapers are just not behaving this playthrough. Solid wall of the mountain? No thank you, I'll keep going. You're in the air? You're 40 feet above me on solid land? I am the top of the food chain. You think I'm stuck in the water? Just like, what's even happening? It doesn't matter where I am or where they are, they're just coming for me at all times. I hate it. Alright, we're back at base, we're safe.
This is Officer Keenan, Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Like, I'm sure there's some goal in the game I should have, but honestly, I'm just gonna call it for this video. I am so on tilt and disoriented by what just happened with that Reaper. I'm glad I made it back alive. The radiation's gonna slowly go away, our power's gonna come back. I think my current character goal is to get a moon pool. If I get a moon pool, then I can start building my main base. So I'm gonna look up a map of all the moon pools in between videos, and I'll be back with you tomorrow to build a moon pool, or more accurately, to scan 4 moon pools and build 2 of them so I can start building my dream base. Because right now, not really able to do so. I guess I should also be working on a sea moth to put in that moon pool, huh? But that's all for next time. Moon pools and sea moths are in our future, and hopefully less radiation too. Oh my god, wait a second. The radiation's gone already, it just went away in the top right. It's probably still there above me, it hasn't gone all the way away. Yeah, it's there directly above me, my base is barely out of it. But that means my power costs have gone down tremendously, so that's great news. Anyways, I've been rather coherent, I'm lost in thought, I'm so glad we're still alive and the run's not over. Not a fan of Reapers after today, this has been a train wreck. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole YouTube algorithm drill, you've all heard it before, and I'll see you in the next one.